Since we're all human, except for the bots that watch my video, we have worries. And one of our worries is about diseases. When's the next big disease gonna come that takes us all out? We're fascinated by The Walking Dead. How would we exist in a world that an infection could turn you into a zombie?
Oh, no.
And at the time of filming, we have that new disease, the coronavirus.
All right, grab a Corona.
And once you figure out how to stop one horrible disease, another one's just gonna come right along. Contagion, SARS, Zika, swine flu, disco fever, Beatlemania. You gotta vaccinate yourself from all the things, because if you don't, an online hate mob will come, get you, put you in a little tiny box, and mail you to Abu Dhabi, if you were to disagree.
Abu Dhabi, that's where you'll stay. Abu Dhabi, the place to be for any kitten who's annoying me.
Or just make snarky Reddit memes. And then when you're not worrying about diseases, you gotta worry about addiction. And the world has become an addict. An addict for everything. What am I talking about? Coke? Crystal meth? Mary Jane Wanna? The dreaded vape? No, I'm talking about the deadliest addiction that one could have. A Funko Pop addiction. You can just say Funko, and 2 more will appear.
I gotta have my pops.
Oh, sweet. They made an Axel Foley?
Who else did I get?
Oh, Dr. Cox.
I love Scrubs. Axel, I'm not gonna fall for no banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Is that a banana in the tailpipe?
Really, Axel? Really? I guess I did fall for it. And anyone can become an addict. It doesn't matter your level of personal success. Sports entertainers, successful YouTubers, streamers, actors, mother of dragons, owner of Pops, a captain just marveling at her Pop, Walker infestation, more like Funko infestation, and Tanya Tate, famous for her Funko collection, and nothing else. I swear, I've never seen this woman before in my life. I'm lying. Even if you say, I'm just gonna buy one, that becomes a gateway to more. Again? They even have a blog praising addicts for their collections. Could you imagine if Big Tobacco did something like that? Of course you couldn't. They'd be roasted on social media. But this is acceptable? It's a dangerous thing to get involved with. Sure, they seem cute, harmless, fun to even have around. But it never works that way. First you have the thought, hey, I really like that sports star.
I started with this Manny Pacquiao figure here.
I would like to have a representation of him in my life.
And then I got good old Jason Witten.
White Steph Curry.
Sports star? Wait, actually, I'm looking at my demos. I actually meant to say pop culture star. I don't want to lose my nerd audience. These things become like Pringles. You know you can't just have one. Was I alone in having this sickness? No. I found that there were others like me out there. People that initially saw a Funko and felt hatred towards it.
So about 1.5 years ago, I went to the store and I bought a Funko. But I didn't really pay attention to what it is. You know, I didn't really pay attention to the brand.
I was never really a fan of them in the beginning. Like every day I went to a store with a friend or family and I saw these things around. I just kept saying, like, what is the appeal? Like, I don't get it.
And that hatred became a curiosity about it.
I just saw a Funko Pop that I liked and I bought it.
But she is getting into Funko Pops as well.
But I believe that's when I bought my very first Funko Pop, and I didn't even know what it was, so I wasn't familiar with Funko at the time.
Something in me just snapped and I was hooked. I wanted to start collecting these things for some reason.
I don't know what sparked inside of me, pero bigla akong nahook sa Funko Pops.
Then it turned into a crush. A crush that led to the first purchase.
After months and months of looking at these adorable little things that I absolutely under no circumstance could not resist, if that made any sense, starting to collect them.
You saw them around in stores, curiosity piqued your interest, and so you bought a few just for fun, was no big deal.
Yeah, I started doing Funko Pops November.
My Funko Pop collection started with one Funko Pop that my brother bought me for my birthday 4 years ago, which was this Sheldon Cooper right here.
The minute they announced a Godzilla Funko, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get any of these Funko Pops, it's gonna be that one.
And then turned into a massive collection.
This little guy would turn into all of this.
About 50 Funko Pops.
You can see in the back here, I have so many Funko Pops here.
I got like 33 Funko Pops so far.
And I figured, hey, what the heck, let me subscribe to the Marvel Collector's Core. So I went ahead and picked up the Avengers. And from there, I figured, let me pick up some of the movie figures I like. From there, I figured, let me get the Guardians of the Galaxy.
These little figurines, these Funko Pops, they've taken over my life.
2 weeks ago, I bought my first set. And then eventually, every day, I would go visit the stores. I would go online. Ayun na! 2 weeks! This is 2 weeks of collection!
My entire room is Funko Pops, floor to ceiling.
I have other people in the Funko Pop hobby, but when I talk to other people that aren't outside of it, they don't really understand, and they label me as addicted, and I don't really see what they're talking about.
And unlike Fight Club, the first rule of Funko Club is to always talk about Funko.
I collect these little things called Funko Pop.
The Funko Pop.
Welcome to my Funko addiction.
Funko Friday!
It's called Funko Friday. I'm going to talk about my Funko Pop collection.
My Funko Pop collection.
My Funko Pop collection.
My pop figure collection.
Pop collection.
Welcome to my collection room.
What's the deal with this pop life and when is it gonna fade out?
Sure, I have dreams about investing and paying off credit card debt, but then Freddie Funko came to me in a dream, and he said, "Hey, guess what TV license I just acquired? Don't you want to own a representation of the entire cast of Community? Come on, you know you do. Can I interest you in a Conan O'Brien as Batman?"
I guess when there's Predator Conan.
And that's what's so tempting. They seem to have a Funko of everything.
And their motto is everyone's a fan of something, so there truly is a figure for everyone.
And it's still growing.
And then when I think I finally caught up and there isn't anything left to tempt me, BAM! They get another license.
I can't wait till they make him a Funko Pop.
You name the brand, and there probably is a pop of it. Or if there isn't, eventually there will be.
Squidward,
Hubert,
Scully and Mulder, and of course I had to have an alien.
Claptrap.
Love-A-Lot Bear. Ham.
Spider Ham.
Harry Potter and the Golden Snitch.
Ron Swanson, Parks and Recreation.
Clark Griswold.
Baby Pegasus.
And the Joker. See Thumper.
Loved Wonder Woman. So I have these Wonder Woman Pops, I have these Wonder Woman Pops, and I have this one.
Scooby. And Shaggy.
Colobsided. No, Colobsidian. Colobsidian. Ninja Turtle Leonardo.
It's Metallic Salmon Dean. It's Rex.
Mega Man.
Angry Groot.
Aladdin.
The whole of my Disney collection.
Funkos populate the shelves faster than a big chungus with Cialis in his carrot shake. You think this level of joy is uncommon? People shouldn't be this joyful.
Look at that. Yo, he's got the coffee too with the mug.
These things couldn't possibly bring that much joy to someone. And yet, they do? Every person I saw with a Funko Pop addiction.
Gotta love those pops.
Again, how'd that happen? They just keep reappearing.
I didn't know they made a Zoolander.
And while it sounds like I'm being hard on the Funko Pop community, I too suffer from the addiction. I've come to terms with my disease, and I want to erase the social stigma that's attached to it. Well, let me tell you what happened to me. At first, I saw these things, and I hated them. I hated the stupid big head, their dumb, beady little eyes. They were unsettling to look at. But one day, I'm on the net, and I see they're gonna make Saved by the Bell ones. Now, to me, I've gone my whole life with limited Saved by the Bell merchandise that you could get. And I thought to myself, you know what? They're actually kind of unique in a way. They're actually not that bad. And I gotta rep my boy Zach Morris. Maybe one day I'll get one. I became Funko curious, but I didn't make the purchase. One day though, I saw a thing called Loot Crate.
Vlogs.
Only 2010 kids will remember Loot Crate.
Welcome back to another unboxing video.
Was that thing that a lot of YouTubers would get money for to promote. And I thought, I'll buy a month. That month they even said, if you buy this, something from Batman and something from Ghostbusters will arrive, along with other things. So that Funko box, it arrived. And if I was in the market for Groot socks or a Captain America air freshener, this would be a tremendous product. But mixed in with that dollar store junk was a Funko. So now I have one in my life. It's Batman as the Joker, or Joker as Batman. I've never actually looked into which one was which. And well, I thought, all right, well, I got a Funko. I probably should get more. I don't want Joker to be lonely. So that's when I bought Marty McFly and Doc Brown. And it hasn't stopped since. There are different levels to a pop addiction.
Okay guys, so you know by now that I have a Funko Pop addiction.
Passionate gamer girl got Hedwig because she's an addict.
Funko Pops is like an obsession.
It might be a little bit of a weird addiction, but I love them, so I collect them.
I have a lot of favorites. I just really love Pops. I love them so much.
It just shows my love for the certain shows and movies and TV shows.
And it's cool to have like little things from your favorite like movies or TV shows or anything.
I first got into Funko Pops when I realised they existed and I thought they are so cute and I want them all.
Loving his outfit.
So I will guide you on the stages of a Funko Pop addiction.
You really have to find different kinds, and they have like chase versions. They have like kinds where there's different, like say they're holding something different, like this basketball. Biggie Smalls has the Jesus piece and he has his microphone, and then some of them, like Jasmine has her magic carpet, or like this is Violet and she's invisible.
So let me show you my collection. Batman as Joker, Back to the Future, Leon Kennedy, he's a G, Nemesis, Jason, Bloody Negan, Tony Romo, you can get Simba, or Darkwing Duck, Crow and Servo, my homie, Zach Morris, Nathan Drake, Chris Jericho, Weird Al, gotta get myself a little Burt Macklin. I actually wanted to just get a Casey Jones, not the Ninja Turtles. The Tick, Wonder Woman, what is this, Green Arrow. Harley was also got at a yard sale. 8-Bit Batman, Altered Beast. Crash Bandicoot, Tommy Boy, Lex Luger, and also the Stinger, Roddy Piper, Ferris Bueller, Cory and Topanga of Boy Meets World. And now it's gotten worse, because with a Crow and a Servo, I need a Mike or a Joel, but they don't make those. So now I'm on sites to get custom ones made. And this guy made a custom Orgasmo. I want one of those. Dear Funko, please make a Johnny Cage Funko. It's ridiculous that you don't have a Johnny Cage, but you gave me all these other combat characters. Johnny Cage is the best Mortal Kombat fighter. A Funko Pop addiction can wreak serious havoc on your savings and just overall spending cash, and it can mess with your mind. After telling you guys about my Funko Pop collection, I realized I didn't have enough female representation in it. So I bought more.
I gotta have my Pops.
And sometimes you can't just rely on Funko Pops to magically appear. Sometimes you go to the store, and it seems like every store feeds into your addiction. Here I am at local comic book shop. Do I buy comics? No, that's for nerds. I buy Pops.
Gotta have my Pop.
And when you're an addict, the search never stops. There's always somebody new to search for and buy.
Buy a bulk purchase of one kind of Funko Pop.
You think you have the willpower to stop, but you don't.
I've actually been looking for this one for like a week.
And when I saw them on the shelf, I just had to get them.
So when we find something, we gotta buy it right away.
Yes! Yes!
I have some Disney. I have some... What else do I have? Wait, Marvel?
It's another dwarf coming. That is Grumpy, Ghostbuster Will from Stranger Things.
And then you get home with your new purchases.
My man said I gotta slow down on the Pops. He said, bro, you going too hard on the Pops, bro.
And this is what a case of 20 of the same Funko Pop looks like.
You're so proud of these things, but they've outgrown the initial space that you've designated these things to be displayed on. So you ask yourself the question being, should I cut back on this? No, the question is, should I get a shelf to put these on?
I'm gonna eventually get shelves and put them like along the top of my wall.
No, I have actual a shelf, a big shelf that holds a bunch of them.
But then that graduates into an entire bookshelf.
Some of my most expensive Funko Pop are here.
But this is where I store all of them for now. I'm starting to run out of storage, so when I get more, I'm obviously gonna have to find some other place to put them.
Or a fancy glass cabinet.
I have got myself a glass case. And I'm gonna put some of my favorite Disney Pops in here.
But then the addiction becomes so strong that you have an entire wall devoted to it. And for some, I mean walls, plural.
And now another pop wall. Jeez.
These things are like gremlins. First, you start off with a little gizmo mogwai. Then, you whet your appetite. And you know you can't get a gremlin-like addiction wet. That one turns into 20 pops.
Guys, I think I have a problem.
Haven't even put these up yet.
I have quite a few characters, as you can see.
Oh my god, look at all the Funko figures. There's so many.
And it keeps expanding from there.
These are actually kind of fun just to fool with.
That's just a sampling, my friends.
We got all our pops laid out.
I'm running out of room in my closet.
Until you become the friend that this guy talks about, who has over 300.
You go, oh, I don't have a storage. I don't have room in my office. I don't have room in my bedroom. I was like, yeah, this takes up a lot of space.
And now your walls are covered.
And I just love that I have all those characters represented.
Forget a nice poster or painting. You got boxes on boxes.
Pops invade your space. Like a hoarder, you can't stop it. The walls in your home begin to rival FYEs.
And the boxes stop being contained to just one room.
Do I ever worry about running out of room?
Yeah. I got 2 full rooms at the house.
Really?
Yeah, to the point where I can barely get around the room.
Because I've run out of space. Oh, man.
I can't actually stack them all. Some are behind my TV because I can't get to them.
Right here was like an actual disaster. Like actually my whole entire room was a full-on tornado. It looked like a Funko factory with homeless people living in it.
And suddenly, it's boxes everywhere.
But this is when you know you have too many pops.
I don't have enough space to keep all of my pops in their packages.
Oh, man. So I'm probably gonna have to cut down this.
This was one of the ones I weren't gonna open, but let's just open it from the bottom so we don't mess up the box.
People freak out if they're slightly open because they're like, it's no longer a collectible.
Me? I toss boxes.
And I took it out of the package because I liked it.
Who needs that space being taken up? Sure, it's a nice box, but not the greatest looking thing. That's all going in the trash. Who doesn't enjoy a nice unboxing anyway? And then when you know your addiction's bad and you get off-brand Funkos by a site called Used Tos, and got myself a JonTron. See if I got the Crystal Head vodka. I got my Crystal Head vodka too. What's that? Apparently I'm being tweeted death threats from Funko collectors who don't like the idea of these things coming out of the box. I guess they're only meant to be looked at that way.
I'm a collector. For me, the boxes do have a value.
I'm very OCD when it comes to, boxes. They have to be pure mint.
I went years just displaying them all stacked up in a box, and I think I almost gave Jamie a heart attack the first time I ever took a pop out of a box.
I had taken Pop Funkos out of a box before, and you looked at me like I was evil.
I think I'll text him back. Should I only handle this with protective gloves?
Where most of these figures are actually still in the box because I don't have anywhere to put them.
Yes. Yes. I can't read that out loud. And some collectors want to have their cake and eat it too, buying one for the box and one to take out.
I'll get doubles, open one up, and leave the other one in the package, or I'll just get one, leave it in the package.
I feel like everyone has their hobbies. I don't see how I'm addicted.
I was just kind of sitting in bed last night and was wondering why I even collect these things.
Why the hell do I do this? Honestly, I don't know. Why are people addicted to crack? I don't know.
Am I an addict? Am I addicted to Funko Pop? Do I have a problem?
Every hour, 4,000 Funko Pops are purchased in the United States alone.
Funko Pop addicts.
You will be hooked. I mean, it's pretty bad. I'm already looking at a bunch of other figures I want to pick up.
Spending all my money on Pops. I mean, this is insane, you guys.
It's bad because we both have like a crazy Funko addiction.
Don't kid yourself. Funko Pop addiction is an epidemic.
There are figures I know I have, don't know where they are, and that's a problem, right?
We all know what happens when you don't deal with addiction.
I have a serious Funko addiction problem. I can't stop buying Funko. It's crazy.
Over the weekend, I got some more Funko Pops in the mail. Of course, I still have more coming in the mail. It's a problem.
Your credit cards get maxed out.
And it is an addiction of Funko Pops. No one is home to tell me that I am 23 years old and that I am collecting some toys.
You find yourself buying characters to shows that you don't even watch, just to complete a collection. Your OCD takes over.
Don't want to say I was addicted, but I was 100% addicted to Funko Pop hero figures and ensuring I had that collection to the point where it became an obsession.
These things are addictive. I don't know what it is about them.
My Funko addiction.
We have an addiction.
We had a pretty big problem last year collecting Funko Pops.
We're the Funko Addiction Network, and we're here to help you with your pop collecting addiction. We'll connect you with an addict from a previous fad to help you get the recovery you need.
I'm investing in something that's never going to depreciate in value. Beanie Babies. I even got the Princess Diana one. I could buy a mansion with this.
The call is free. The consultation is free. The referral is free. Your treatment could be covered through private insurance.
Let me go. There's still time to save my collection of Funko Pops.
Mix thinks I'm addicted, but I'm not. I just reached 627. I still have some more coming in the mail. And at this point, I think I have a problem.
So call the Funko Addiction Network right now and get the help you need.
This is too much!
Don't sacrifice your health, happiness, or safety for a pop. Hey, it's Joe from VCam TV Studios, and while I do my best zombie impression, you can click around and see more videos to the left of me, to the right of me. Here I am, stuck in the middle of a box, talking to Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, you fools are just nickeling and diming. I can make it rain, beanie babies. I can make it rain, beanie babies. I can make